Hello, thank you for watching Togetherness TV. This is Amir, live from Los Angeles. Stay in touch, share our app and our website with your friends and family. Stay close.
Togetherness Media. Togethernessmedia.com.
Greetings, my beloved. This is Anthony Powers for Togetherness TV, and I'm so happy to be with you here today. I'm coming from Luxor, Egypt, by the Nile River, and today's message is just go ahead with it. Just go ahead with it. You know, sometimes we get these signs and we get these inklings and we get these urges to do things that will lead us on the way to our destiny, that will lead us on the way to our goals. And oftentimes we have no clue. We have no idea how it is exactly we are going to get to our destination. We know we're supposed to, sometimes we're not even exactly sure where the destination is, but we just know the general direction. Sometimes it's just enough to start walking in that direction. Start walking along that path. Start walking in that way that you know that you're supposed to go. You may not know how you're going to go down that road. You may not know how far you need to go down that road, but if you take the steps, if you take that initiative, if you continue walking down, assistance will come when you need it along your path. You see, our paths, they intersect. Sometimes we travel along the path along with others for a while, and then they may diverge. But we always get what we need as long as we go in the direction that we're supposed to go. There are so many signs along the way, so many different things to point you. Sometimes it may just be something on the ground. Sometimes it may be a word heard. Sometimes it may be the place of origin from your Uber driver. Sometimes it may be a song that can trigger the next message for you. But the trick is to be aware, to be open, to be ready to receive those messages. And when those messages are received, when they come in, we have to be ready to take them and run with them. To take them and then take that step that is necessary to achieve our goals. Often say that time, especially the times we're living in now, are like a tapestry. I don't know if you've ever seen a tapestry, but tapestries are filled with all kinds of threads going all kinds of different directions, right? But when the threads come together, the thread may start way over there, but on the tapestry, but by the time it gets here, it starts to form a part of a larger pattern. It weaves in and it weaves out with other threads. And the picture starts to take place. The picture starts to become obvious to anyone who truly looks at it. But that's the thing, is when you're that close, when you're really close to the pattern, you may not be able to see it. But when you step away from it, the big picture, all these different threads are coming together and they're intermingling to make something beautiful. This is a beautiful time to be alive. This is a beautiful time to feel alive. This is a beautiful time to actually live. And living means moving. The word animal comes from like animus, right? Animation. When you're stagnant and standing still, you're not really alive. You're not really living. You have to be willing to move. You have to be willing to change. You have to be willing to take a chance. You have to be willing to walk out on faith. Take those steps. Take those steps into tomorrow. Take those steps into your miracles. Take those steps into your blessings. Take those steps towards your destiny, and your destiny will take those steps towards you as well. I love you so much. Be divine. Vibrate higher. This is Anthony Powers from Togetherness TV. You are loved.
Do you have viruses or malware warnings? Have a problem with your computer and need help? 24 hours, 7 days. Computer Emergency Services. Convenience and savings at your fingertips. Download our free app and keep in touch.
Raise your vibration and re-engage with life. Find balance and reconnect with joy. Your vehicle is balancing the wheel, and we're here to support you in becoming more happier, healthier, and successful. wheelofwellbeing.com or drsadiq.com.
Hello, everybody. This is Jason Farnham and Jason's Musical Corner on this wonderful afternoon here in Santa Rosa. Maybe it's evening or morning or the middle of the night where you are, but we hope you're doing well. We hope you're having a good weekend and everything is, or a week, depending on where you are. And I would like to mention that my song is complete, cover song from the 1990s is complete, so I will have that out for you soon, and I will debut it here, right here on Togetherness Media. But right now, let's get to the music, and I would like to play my first song for you, which is a song called Believe. Wrote this a few years ago down in Los Angeles, never finished it, and it's something I'm working on, so you get to hear it before it's been officially released, and I'm going to jam along with it on the guitar. And a bit of a Nine Inch Nails inspired track, but yeah, so this is called Believe. And I've got Old Red here. which isn't really the name of the guitar, but it'll work for now. Yeah. All right. So again, that's called I Don't Believe or Believe. I haven't decided what the title should be. Let me know what you think the title should be. Should it be Believe or I Don't Believe? And yeah, that one is in the works, and it's on the chop list. It's on the chopping block. No, that means it's not being used. No, it's not going to be cut. It's in the queue. It's in the queue to be worked on. It's like you got the cars in the garage, you know, and the mechanics, and they got all the cars lined up, and that one's back there needing to be worked on. But we'll get to it. Okay. Next, I'm gonna play kind of a thing I did for a music library. It's a little more laid back than that one, a lot more laid back, and it's just called Onwards and Upwards. Bit of a positive piece for you. Onwards and Upwards. You can actually find that one in the YouTube library as well. No, you can't. It's not in there. Sorry. It's in a... Yes, no, that one is in there. That one's in there. That one is in the YouTube library. I forget what it's called. Maybe professions, something. But it's yeah, you can download that. You can use that in your YouTube videos for free. Isn't that cool? And okay, let's move on to the next one. I played this for you before, but this one's a lot of fun, and it feels like a good day for this. This is called Anthems and Edison Lights. This is in the Cinephonics Music Library in England, in the UK, Cinephonics, and you can license this song if you like it for your own movie project, website, whatever you like. And yeah, so this is a nice one. I had a good time making it. It has a bit of a U2 kind of feel because I love U2. So here we go, Anthems and Edison Lights. One more for you here today, and we're gonna do a tune called Shopping at South Coast Plaza, which is in Irvine, I believe. Yeah, Irvine. Shopping in South Coast Plaza. Here we go. By the way, you can find me at jasonfarnham.com. You can find me at Instagram and Facebook at Jason Farnham Music, link below. Check out some of the stuff I got working on. I'm going to be coming out with a cover song I'm going to play for you very shortly, as soon as I finish mastering and all that good stuff. You have been watching the Jason Farnham Musical Corner here on Togetherness Media. Thank you for tuning in, and we're going to close out the day or night, wherever you are, with a little bit of Shopping at South Coast Plaza. Thank you for tuning in. Again, Togetherness Media, Jason Farnham. Peace out.
Togetherness Media. Togethernessmedia.com.
Hello, everyone. This is the Inner Voice Show, part of the Evolving Mind series in the Togetherness Media. I'm Dr. Fujan Zain. I'm a psychotherapist and the founder of the Awareness Integration Theory. This is a show about what matters most in our life, our mind, thoughts, feelings, actions, relationships, and our fulfillment in this beautiful journey of life. In this show, I will share the tip of the week about how to feel blessed with all the little matters in our relationships and life. Ways how to go from misery to being blessed. This is the tip of the week. There are times in life that all we look at are what bothers us, creates inconveniences, agitates us about our partner and people around us. We tend to want to change what is not to our liking and zoom in how it is not okay and ways that need to change. Obviously, in order for us to grow, we look at what is not okay or enough. We also hold an expectation of our surroundings to be the way we like. Therefore, when people don't act the way we want them to, or the environment does not give us what we want, we tend to focus on all that is wrong. This way of viewing the world and opening in life holds us in a place of resentment, struggle, and misery. I've been speaking with couples that all they see is what they don't like about each other and still choose to stay in the marriage. I've spoken with a parent who is so angry at her son for not behaving the way she wants that she yells and screams at him all day while not letting him move out. I've been talking to a man who hates his job so much that he wakes up being miserable every morning. And I talked to a woman who cries all day and says life is unfair, that she just wishes she was dead. Get the point. When I ask why aren't they leaving, every time I get the positive side, the blessings, the greatness, or even all little good stuff that makes them stay. And then the but shows up with all the negativity again, as if we're all trained to fall right back into focusing on all that is wrong and wanting something to change out there. Sometimes when things are taken away from us, we begin to see their value. When we start looking at the person not being in our life, or health compromised, or a job that is taken away, and so forth, we begin appreciating all the small things that were there that made it pleasant in so many ways, while we concentrated on all the wrong things. So, creating change does not have to come from a state of lack, not enough, or misery. It can come from appreciating what we have and enjoy our relationship and life while we pursue growth. So as we wake up in the morning, we can begin appreciating all the little things around us. Our health, body, home, running water, hot water, food, clothing, car, job, career, relationships, mate, children, parents, siblings, friends, co-workers, in-laws, flowers, fresh air, anything. Even simple matters such as a kiss from our mate, hearing I love you from a child, a smile from a barista, someone who gives us the right of way when we drive, or a phone call from a friend who wants to share something great in their life. The motivation for change starts from a positive vision of the future. So many just look at the negative and create hopelessness for themselves for any favorable change in the future. When we begin seeing what works, what our strengths are, what resources we have, and what result we want to create, we can move toward creating a positive change. There are also times that when we begin looking at the positive aspects of our relationship and life, we let go of the need to insist on change, allowing for natural stages of relationships, work, or life to move us through life. Holding gratitude for the greatness and the abundance in our life allows us to pursue change in our surrounding or request change from others in a positive way. It also changes our mood from misery to feeling blessed. For more awareness integration skills, go to my book, Life Reset, the awareness integration path to live the life that you want. Be blessed.
Togetherness Media. Togethernessmedia.com.
Can't take credit for the way my mama raised me. What a woman. She taught me how to be a Wonder Woman. I wear my confidence around like a crown. Don't gotta cause to see no tear people down. I am a quality lady. You can't catch me on the daily. I don't need to be shady, cause I am a quality lady. I am a quality lady. You can't catch me on the daily. I don't need to be shady, cause I am a quality lady. You can't, I don't, cause I am a quality.
Hello, everybody. Jason Farnham here with today's 5-minute English tip for all you non-native English speakers out there. Today, I have a very basic tip for you, but it is something that is sometimes confusing to people, and that is subject-verb agreement. Okay? So, remember that you have to have subject and verb agreement. Now that means, let's take the verb to be, okay? To be. This is going to be more of an elementary English lesson. So if you already are comfortable with this, you got it, that's great, but you still might learn something. So I would encourage you to just still kind of pay attention to this, because I learn things about English every day that I didn't know before as a native speaker. But subject-verb agreement, if we talk about the verb to be, right? The most basic thing you will see when you go to your first English class is this. I am, you are, he is, she is, it is. That's the third person. Those all use the same is. And of course, we are, you are. Now this you is different from this you. This is you singular. But this you is you all. You know, you all of you, right? But it's the same verb. And then, of course, they, those people over there, they are. Okay, so you just want to make sure. I've heard mistakes before, you know, he go, she go. So you don't want to do that. You want to make sure you use the correct verb for each subject. And the one to look out for is this one. This third person singular almost always is different from all the other ones, right? It's the one that uses is, while the rest of them don't do that, you know. I am, you are, but he is, she is, it is 11 o'clock. Let's take another verb. Let's take the verb practice. to practice your English, for example. If we take the verb to practice, okay, to practice, right? Now, so of course you have I practice, easy. You, singular, one person, you practice, right? But here we go. He, she, or it. What's the verb? Practices. Practices. You have to have, here, I'm going to write it over here. Practices. Sorry, I ran out of space on here, but practices. You got to add that extra ES. Practices. He practices English every day. She practices the piano. It practices. It's, I don't know, a dog. It practices running. Normally for dogs, we do say he or she, but if you don't know, you say it, right? And then, of course, you know, we practice, easy, and they practice. So notice these are all the same except for third person, he, she, or it, right? So you have to be careful because this one is different. I've heard, you know, he practice, she practice. No, you got to add that S, ES. Sometimes it's an S, sometimes it's an ES, depending on the verb. So your assignment, if you choose to accept it, is to practice. See how I did that? Practice that third person singular, because that's the one that is always different. So whatever verb you're using, practice the third person singular form. Learn what that is. You know, maybe the verb is go, right? He goes, she goes. See, we have to add that ES at the end, right? Work, he works, she works. Play, she plays piano. He plays basketball. Okay, so there you go. There is your 5-minute English tip for the day. I hope you have fun and practice the English, and I'll see you next time.
Togetherness Media. Togethernessmedia.com. Togetherness Media. Togethernessmedia.com.
Hello and welcome to Love Wire. My name is Annika Kuhlander. I'm your host for the evening, and I am so glad that you are joining us here tonight with Togetherness Media. I have loved doing the show for you guys, and in order to express my love for you, I would like to share this quote that expresses how I feel exactly. I swear I couldn't love you more than I do. I'm so sorry. I swear I couldn't love you more than I do right now, and yet I know I will tomorrow. And with that, we're going to kick it off with our first song for you today from Lady Gaga, Always Remember Us This Way. The song is from the movie A Star is Born, one of my favorite movies that I've watched relatively recently. Here we go with Lady Gaga.